I have another list review for the Rookie-Aarhus tournament that is coming up next weekend. Um, and this is from Thomas Vorderman, the German WTC player who's coming up to join us in Aarhus. I'm so looking forward to it. I hope I actually get to play him. We have a little bit of a grudge match coming up. And Thomas has sent two lists, and this is for one of his lists. This is for his British Maori list. So the rookie tournament is actually a tournament that is intended for newer players to be able to join, and many of us are actually submitting double lists. One if we're going to face a newbie, a rookie, and so it's a friendly list, and one if we're going to face a veteran. Um, so and some people they'll get the choice, right? I'll go up to the table and say, do you want my list A or my list B? um, and since the veterans, we can't win anything, we're just there to have fun and goof around and play games. So there's a lot of friendliness going on in the lists, but also some of the lists are quite competitive, and we're playing around with um, some interesting stuff sometimes. So let's go and see what Thomas is bringing for this event. Here we go. This is his British platoon. You can already see it's a bit friendly. We have 12 order dice, 1,000 points. 12 order dice is a little bit low for most competitive lists, but he does have other stuff in here that's really good. So, yeah, he is bringing the inexperienced second lieutenant with extra infantry. He has a regular infantry section. He has two of these. These are very friendly. He has double submachine guns and 8 riflemen and 1 light machine gun, and anti-tank grenades on everyone. So they're very, very, very expensive. And I think that he's even buying these units as Maori. Yes, he is. 30 men have Maori special fighter. So these are regular Maoris, and they are quite good in close combat. They're not the best, but they are quite good. And with that amount of rifles and light machine gun and submachine guns, they're also pretty good skirmishers as well. So good all-rounder units at full strength, 10 man. That can do damage both in the shooting phase and in close combat. Then he has the free artillery observer with 2 extra men. Very nice. Becomes a small infantry unit here. He has a unit of Royal Engineers with rifles and a flamethrower. Also very, very good. Veterans, 5-man unit that can go in a Bren carrier. And a regular infantry section more. These are also Maoris, I'm guessing, with full strength, double submachine gun, and anti-tank grenades. Yes, they are Maori. So he has 3 regular sections of Maoris coming up. That's actually quite good. That's really powerful. I would want them to be like fully effective. I would want the Maoris to be veterans, just in order for them to be really dangerous in close combat. But they are still pretty good. They get all these close combat special rules, right? So they have the war cry thing where you can't shoot them as they're charging you. They get the extra attacks as well. So the tough fighter, formidable fighters. Let's just read all of it. Right, there's one more. Where is it? There. Blood Curdling Charge, Up and Atom, and Toughest Boots. Yeah, so Toughest Boots is the we get an extra attack dice per 3 men. So each of his 10-man units would have 3 extra dice. So that's 13 order dice, 13 dice in close combat. Up and Atom is you charge without taking an order test, and Blood Curdling Charge is you can't be shot as you're charging. That's pretty good combo, isn't it? And of course, he has 2 tough fighters in the unit with the SMGs. So they're pretty deadly. Yeah. Then he brings a medium mortar in experience. Very good, very strong choice. A regular sniper. The 25-pounder. I'm seeing this more and more. either regular or inexperienced. With this is a regular one with a spotter. Um, Again, it's a very cheap one, and with the 25 pounder AT shell, he gets a +4 to his direct shots against armor. That's basically a light anti-tank gun, so that's really good. He is also bringing a Bren carrier with the pintle-mounted LMG. I am guessing that the engineers is going to go into that, and one 30 CVT truck, 10-man capacity with a pintle-mounted MMG. I'm guessing the one unit that was without LMGs, this unit here, is going to go into that because they don't need to footlock. The other units can do the skirmishing and footslugging. These guys can go into that and just push up against a target that he wants to kill. Finally, not so rookie friendly is a Darker Steward. For the rookies viewing the channel, what makes it into what I call a Darker Steward is the twin forward-facing hull-mounted LMGs, the Sponton LMGs. They shoot at the same target as the hull-mounted MMG, but that means that you have 13 shots coming out just of the hull of the tank at a target unit. And then if you're adding into it the coaxial MMG, that's another 5 shots, that's 18 shots. And you can even put a pintle mounted on the Steward as well, making it 23 shots coming out of that one Steward, which is insane. So that is the Darker Steward. That is really, it's an infantry killer, right? So that is Thomas Vorderman's list. Thank you so much for submitting the list, Thomas, and I look forward to see you on Saturday. I hope we get to play. Cheers.